Well, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. I just got a confirmation to trust God's timing. It's perfect. Meaning that God knows where you are. He knows what you're dealing with and what you're currently going through. He knows what you need. He knows what you want. He knows the desires of your heart. He knows your stresses and your concerns. And at the right time, He will make things better. He will make things right. He will make things plain. He will make the path clear. I'm not going to talk about what other people may want for your life and or the things that they might do to try to change the trajectory or the path of your life, whatever the reasons. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about how you yourself can be your biggest enemy. The doubt and the worry constantly thinking about this and that. What if this happens? What if that happens? How am I going to deal with this? How am I going to handle that? Instead of putting it in God's hands and letting God not only guide and direct you, but just He has to navigate everything. He has to navigate everything. Like, we are really not, when you think about it, we're really not in the driver's seat. If we're on God's team, if God is for us, God is in the driver's seat. And even when we think that we have control, God will remind us that no, He has control. Now, it's not saying that we can't, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say switch it up, shift things. Like, it's kind of like we could say, okay, no, I'm going to take the wheel, God. I'm going to do it my way. And then we do that, and we end up having more problems, more worry, more concern. Whereas if we had just let God handle it, let God control it, we would have been in a better position. But because we delayed it, it's going to take us in a different direction. But we're still on the same course, so to speak, that God wanted us to be on. Even if we took a side excursion or a detour. Now, I'm just talking about us. What we do. I'm not talking about what others do. What others try to do to deter us, delay us, set us back. So now, I'm thinking about certain people that chose to go in a different direction. And here's the deal too. I mean, it can be anything. It can be anything, y'all. Anything. Alcohol can delay us. Gluttony can delay us. Addiction can delay us. Attachments to certain people can delay us and can deter us and detour us. But once we let those things go, God can then work. He can do the work on us to prepare us for what it is that He has for us. And that's the big problem, right? That's another big problem that we have. A lot of us are not willing to do the work. We're not willing to do the work. We're not wanting to do the work. We want to do it our way. We want to ignore certain steps that we need to take, certain things that we need to do. And then we think that we're going to win or be successful, but God He has to work on us. He has to take us through there. He has to take us through it. We have to go through it. We have to be willing to do the work. Because if we're not, He can't use us to bless someone else that needs us. A lot of us are delaying our blessings. A lot of us are delaying our blessings. We're delaying what God has for us. But then there are those of us as well too. We've done the work. We've kept the faith. We've had the right attitude. And we're still going through things, right? We're still dealing with certain things. We're still stressed about certain things. We still have some concerns, some doubts, some fears. I'm going to go back to that sign that I read earlier. Trust God's timing. It's always perfect. If you've done the work, if you've gotten rid of the addictions, the people out of your life, if you've done the necessary that God has asked you to do, there's no reason why God would delay what it is that He has for you, unless there are others that are trying to delay what God has for you. And God just may be dealing with those individuals, removing those blockages from your life. So just remember that all things happen in God's perfect timing. I'm going to leave it at that. Gotta go. Bye.